Hi everyone, Scorp here, starting a new playthrough of Duel of the Roses Gemini 2, uh, and I want to play Fiend, because it was asked for. I will not actually be playing Aerator as a leader unless I actually manage to get it off of Panic whenever we get there. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's really hard to actually go get Aerator since it's not a password, and it's only available from him, so that's a later us problem. So I started off with the Fungi of the Musk deck. It's one of the two Fiend decks. The other one is Clowns, which is more of a Toon deck, so figure this is a little bit more accurate. So go through the deck real quick just to start off. We're going to change it. I already put in 5 passwords because I wanted cards with some fun effect. So Fungi of the Musk, not actually a terrible card to have in your deck in the early game, but unfortunately it's leader, so it also fuses with Fiends to make Dark World Thorns, and then you can fuse that with with another Fiend to make Prospector. Like, actually quite a nice card to have. So we might be playing around with that a little bit. Wicked Dragon, this will fuse into Komori Dragon, and it looks like Blackland Fire Dragon with Spellcasters. These Spellcasters are not long for this deck. But Komori Dragon's not that great either, so dragons don't really fuse that well with Fiends. Not much really fuses that well with Fiends, maybe Plant. So Hannibal Necromancer is gonna go because I don't want to play zombies. So that's the first card we can cut. Blue-Eyed Silver Zombie. I don't want to make my cards zombies. I don't. Next up, we have Fiend Sword. Not a bad card, but it's a warrior. Warriors do not actually fuse very well with Fiend. I guess it's not surprising, but they don't. So, goodbye. I don't think we need a Queen Bird either. These beasts, I believe... I don't remember I think Pale Beast definitely worked for the Chimera fusion, so I'll definitely keep that one. I think Master Nectar might work too. Now we got some good Fiends. Dark King of the Abyss will be fun. Cloud Reacher's nice. Cloud Reacher destroys stuff on death. Dark King of the Abyss is call back to Falsebound Kingdom, where it decreases enemy attack by 1500. That's a pretty good effect. Most of the rest of this is just okay cards. Hey, we have another Fungi. Mech Hunter... Invader is gonna be funny. We do not need a Megasonic Eye in this deck. That is expensive and useless. Akiron, with the Dragon, that's an interesting card because we can make some fun stuff with that. And then Flame Snake, and we have a jar, but we don't have a good Dark Spellcaster to use on it, and so the Ushionis, you can't really make an Ushioni very easily. But that's 5 cards to take out. Sangan is a... it has the same effect as, what, Fiend Reflection number 2 or number 1? One of the one that has an effect. Dark Chimera is a Sword Stalker. Magin Gun is really, really good. It's an eye armor. So, this card's broken. Probably need to make it 50 deck cost. Dark Titan of Terror, and put it in Reincarnation and take it out of the regular pool. Yeah. I forget what these other two do exactly, but I remember they were good, so I have a spreadsheet, so I'm going to be using that today. Oh yeah, Dark Shade destroys Labyrinth Drain. And Dark Titan of Terror... that's somewhere in here. Oh yeah, it's a Yamadron, which is actually really nice for this deck since we're gonna have to deal with some forest fields at some point, and I don't like dealing with forest fields, so yeah. Not a good hand. Definitely not a good hand. Just start off dumping 2 cards, make the Komori Dragon. Maybe we draw the Acheron, and still doesn't really help matters, but need like a fish first. Oh, fun. Well, we played our Rose Spectre. That's basically all I wanted to do here. That turn. As I mentioned in the intro, like, that's a decent, is a decent fusion. I guess we'll play a Ryukushin in a couple turns. I'm pretty sure I need a strong, Fiend for this fusion? No, I don't. Okay, that's good. Go, Chimera! Oh. That's not good to play in a Fiend deck. Oh, that's really bad for a Fiend deck. Okay, well, we are going to try to not make Chimeras. Chimera's really good if you're playing Beast, but it's not going... What has my opponent just done? Hey, you have made mistakes. Unfortunately, you have 1,000,000 life points. Oh, man. Well, I guess this duel we are going strictly for... the non-Fiend plan. Because Chimera is definitely going to mess up any amount of... non-fiending we want to do. Or any amount of fiending we want to use. Although Dark Titan of Terror is actually pretty good for this. It should fix the field a little bit for me. Okay, now I only have to deal with like one more card of hers, and then we're in the clear. Well, an equip is not great for me. I don't remember what Witty Phantom does. I guess we'll just sit here and bonk for 1,000. I don't think I'm going to win on life points, but, you know, there's always a chance that I have to go that route. I want to see how Ryokushin does. Nice! Ryokushin has Goddess of Whims effect, so you guys all know exactly what's going to happen whenever I play that card. Automatically 0 attack, 0 defense. Okay, well, I don't think he'll attack me with the Nekogal because his AI is not that good. Or her AI, so... I just realized that I don't have anything I can play here to actually box him in, or box her in. Damn, unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Okay. Cool. Now, Dark Titan can probably finish this. Oh hey, it's just a Millist Radiant. And we do this and the game's over. Okay. Yeah, I really don't want just about anything from this, so that's fine. Whatever we get, fine, pretty much. I mean, she has I think she has like one Fiend that is a female, like Teammace or something, maybe? Otherwise, she doesn't really have anything great in her deck for us as Fiends. There are, of course, the Beast, but I think you guys can see why I don't really want to put the Beast in the deck. But what I'm going to do, first off, I want to actually just, like, do a couple duels against myself, against Deckmaster K, just to get cards. I know it's faster to just farm cards, but I'll do that in a little bit. I have no real need nor desire to farm cards. Well, I'm going to, but don't really need to right now. Well, this is going to just win against this guy. So, I will make it. Because against ourselves, unless he can play exactly a Chimera or a Rose Spectre, which are kind of rare fusions for this deck, it is really hard for our boy over here to actually have a good time against this card. It looks like he's not going to have a good time regardless, so Big Eye is one of the cards I want to cut out of the deck. Oh, that's a Dark King of the Abyss. Well, unfortunate for me, it's a lot of power down. Yeah, I have nothing I can really play this turn, so just pass. I don't know what Akiran does, but at this point it doesn't matter. The Durdek is interesting. Increased its strength by 450? Okay. Oh, this is lethal. This should let us get, like, Dark King of the Abyss and a Fungi. So, it's not terrible. Durdek isn't the worst card. It's not amazing, but there are situations where it can be useful. Okay, we got Dark King. Durdek's fine. And a Fungi. Perfect. We'll just go straight into another one. I figure out just gonna actually play a couple games. And then I'll probably duplicate cards off stream. Gonna be my plan. That way, we have a couple interesting duels. Pretty much me just abusing the AI because, you know, that's just what you do in this game is abuse the AI. Okay, let's do this. Man. I figure because it's an invader, it invades the enemy's area. I really don't like this hand. So we're gonna do this. And complain that we only have 2 summoning power. It didn't matter. Oh, I hope he doesn't attack that. I want the equip in my hand. Hornet's fine. Not a good card, but... Okay. Oh, I have made a mistake. Hornet, please attack first. Good. Good job. Now I have 2 really good targets for myself to hit, so... Unfortunately, I want neither of them, but... Well, there should be something decent on the field, so... It's the saddest Imagine gun ever. Well, if I don't move, the Hornet can only attack me, and I don't mind taking 500. Is that a Rose Spectre? It's like the only thing I can think of that could be a double fusion. I mean, I guess you could fuse into Flower Wolf. Wait, I thought I only played 2 summoning power last turn. Okay, it is a plant. That's probably a Rose Spectre. I guess I'll just take another 500. I want to put as many creatures in the graveyard as I can so that the Sword Stalker affects better. And wow, it turns out that attacking your opponent with 500 attack creatures is a bad idea. Good thing no one ever taught the AI how that works. Okay, this time I'm just gonna make sure that we get what I want because there's an Axe of Despair in this. And there's like a million cards in here. And it's going to be hard to hit it. Okay. Yes, I would like to remove hard mode, because we're not playing in hard mode. That wasn't close. That was closer. It's gonna be one of those days where it just refuses to let me have the Axe of Despair, huh? Okay, gonna be one of those games. Hey, we got it. Jeez. Now, there's nothing else I want in these slots, really. It's so sad. Embryonic Beast is, like, abysmal. At best. I mean, I guess Dark World Thorns wouldn't be terrible. But I don't really want too much plant stuff. Okay, well, we got ourselves a second Axe of Despair. This deck is actually really good at the start because it comes with 2 different really good Fiend equipped. So, like, it's actually really a pretty solid deck, honestly. And a little bit of self-play and you get multiple equips, which is really nice. Well, I think we're going this route. And this is going to win this duel, but it's not going to be very nice to our opponent. And a lot of our cards are going to be pretty useless, but it's okay. I mean, to be fair, we're playing on pretty even ground here. Both on Forest for all of our Fiends. But this Chimera is just a monster. Sir, I know your card's not bigger. Oh, hey, it kills it. Cloud Reacher's another card that I kind of want. But, hey, it's just a Fiend hand. Like, it's not anything amazing, but not a bad card by any means, that's for sure. So this will just kill whatever he plays here. Akiron's actually pretty good on this field. I mean, I don't think I've thrown enough cards in the graveyard yet for Dark Chimera to really be the best thing I can play. Well, it's better than nothing. Dark Shade is not a good card, though, so... Wicked Mirror doesn't really matter. I think we just play Dark Chimera here. And say that it's big enough to win the game. Oh, fusion's not good. Not good for me. Oh, yikes. That is a big problem. Well, I drew an answer to it. And he attacked the other thing instead of my answer. Nice. I do not like this hand. Well. We are going to put a ton of cards in this graveyard. Well, he had... Oh. Let's do this. Okay, that should be enough. Well, this was a complete and utter mess. Well, that was good. So... maybe we can trap something in Infinite Dismissal and that'll end the game. Summon to the right? Oh, it's in defense. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, this will go to the left now. Okay, easy enough. Oh no, my ordering was terrible. I am going to switch that to defense and just hope. Okay, did we win? Oh joy, that was a mess and a half. Okay. Hey, we got Dark Chimera promoted, which is kind of the only thing I cared about. There's another Axe of Despair in here, so I guess we'll go for that. I want Axe and maybe a Claw Rager if I can. Nope, I want this Claw Rager. Oh, got the Axe. Okay, good enough. That's enough for us to get out of here. Oh, another Axe. Unfortunate. Yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for today. I am going to just, between episodes, duplicate some cards and level up a deck leader, because I think that's fair. I showed enough getting cards, so I'll be back next time with a relatively well-built deck, because I want to just kind of show off what Fiends are about, because people keep saying that Fiends are weak. I disagree with them, so we will see. So thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.